at practice. Everybody getting into the act.
Durant fires for three.
Got it! Got it! Here's Thompson for three.
Big shot by Steph Curry.
Let's talk about from the team standpoint, because the big three, that was the conversation going into last year. Can they challenge? Some people thought maybe they can challenge. Forget Houston, Golden State. Griff, how do they get better? Because they can maybe be the same. Maybe they can get better in terms of continuity. But what about what else they need to do to get this roster to a point where, as D.A. said, Houston looked like they were a team that could have beaten Golden State, and we know the Warriors are the champs.
Well, first of all, don't discount the importance of continuity. That's really meaningful. Getting Andre Robertson back healthy will be really meaningful. What you said, D.A., earlier about the disposition of Jeremy Grant's situation will be impactful. We know that Carmelo can't come back if he gets stretched, but that is a situation where you can create a lot of financial flexibility. And for a team running the tax numbers Oklahoma City has been running in that market, that's meaningful. And again, we get so caught up in this superstar team building notion that we completely discount the idea that two superstars used to be a really big deal. And if you are doing the right things in terms of building the ancillary pieces around those guys, if they're the right players and they actually make other people better, which I would argue is yet to be seen in some cases, I think you can win. And you have every reason to believe you can win. The Leviathan, as you called it, that is Golden State, has jaded everyone to such a huge degree that you start making decisions that in some ways may not make sense over the long term.
And I think it's important the Oklahoma Cities and the Houstons and the other teams in the West didn't just kind of throw their hands up and say, we have no shot. They kept trying. And again, one thing that was very important, and we've talked about Carmelo a lot and how he's not the player he used to be and it doesn't fit in. Them going out and getting Carmelo Anthony, that made a big impression on Paul George, a big impression, that they were going to do whatever they could to make the team as good as it could be in that given year. And if that was one thing that convinced them tonight to stay, then that's a big deal for that team.
And coming where he was before, that made a big impact on him.
We are 5 minutes away from every team making a phone call to every free agent, all at the very same time. Here's PG-13 telling you what happens to him himself on Twitter.
If y'all didn't quite get it, let me say it again. I'm here to stay.